Hi, everyone, and welcome to Trades of the Week with myself and no other than Keith Sullivan. So today we have an amazing day ahead of us because we are going to look at some really interesting things happening in the market that will blow your pants off. And not only that, we have started a new year. And what does that mean? Well, new challenges, we have new goals set as well. And last year was absolutely fantastic, as you will see towards the end on the results. And what we're looking for is clients of the week, which means that we would like to highlight you and really for you to see how much you've grown and inspire others. So if that's you, if you would like to inspire others and also be highlighted as one of our clients of the week. So if you're a current member, do make sure you write an email to Gabriella at investment-mastery.com and you will do just that. So that would be incredible for us. We would be so happy and proud to have you as a client of the week. But that being said, let's dive into it. Why don't we start with the Buffaloes here? And apparently, we have seen the markets moving down. So if we just have a look here and just recap what have happened a bit with someone, if we're taking any actions. On CHPT, we moved the stop loss down to 2.5% profit, which is awesome. And the question here is, and you can comment below here, do you think we should move? Or what do you think? What do you think, Keith?
I think we should hold the moving back. I think it's got to be a special occasion when we actually make profit. Right now, we've locked in profit, which is great, right? But we need that physical money in our hands. That's when we move.
Yes, that is true. Yes, don't get ahead of yourself, Keith. And then we have WHD as well. And move the stop loss here to 1%, which is awesome. Looks to be consolidating a bit. Waiting here for a new move higher, not a move higher. Could be a move higher as well, Keith, but a move higher. That's important. And MRK also looking solid, really going higher here. We're up around 3% in profit. We should be taking profits here because we're aiming for 3%. But are we going to take profit, Keith? Yes or no?
No, remember, we don't get out of the market emotionally. We do it logically, right? We allow our profits to run as high as possible. So in this one, MRK looks really, really strong in regards to a bullish movement. So just moving up our stop loss to lock in profits is the best thing for me as well. I've locked in 2% and I'm hoping to get that 3, 4, 5% on this trade. But we got to wait and see.
And don't forget, we're moving up the stop loss. That's what we're doing. That's actually a good one. And Nova, we got stopped out. We have a 1% loss. So that is not a move, but a boo. Not that fun. All right. And then we had two we placed last week. Mara, no trade. We're canceling that order. And potentially, I am looking at this and actually extending this down. We still have 3 bounces. We have a good reversal candle. So this might be something to look into if you want to do this as well. We're not doing it officially here. We're canceling this trade. We're not, and you might try it again, actually, because if cryptos turns, Mara could be really good. So let's see if we do that. Would you do this, Keith? What do you think about this?
Yeah, so right now what I would do is just reanalyze it, see is the support level the correct support level for the stock, which it is looking good for me because there's no candles trading below. And then I'll just have a quick look on indicators to see is it undervalued in regards to the market, and then make a decision based on that. But for me personally, it is looking good. It's looking like a potential upward trend in Buffalo.
Yeah, I think let's actually add it to the list, Keith. You know what? We only live once here, and I think it looks good. The fundamentals are solid, and the probabilities are that this will go up, I would say, because the market has been falling so much, including the crypto market. But the other one here is Dow. Dow has broken the downward trend. This is no trade. I'm not going to reanalyze this because it has broken it. So we're canceling the Dow trade. All right. So do make sure you have a look at that as well. But that being said, we have 2 new ones for this week, Keith. But the question is, what happened in the market this week? Or, well, last week?
So in regards to the market, it's still coming to the news of inflation. It's looking at interest rates and job creation, non-farm payroll. Now, let's go on to the latter. Non-farm payroll actually missed analyst predictions, which shows a weakening economy. All that means is they didn't create enough jobs compared to what the analysts believed. And this there causes a weakening economy or potential weakening economy to the analyst, which then showed you a weakening of the dollar. So that's the first thing. But that happens. Non-farm payroll, if it's missed, all of a sudden the market does have a bit of a reaction and a drop. If it's hit, the market has a bit of a bullish reaction. It's just natural. The bigger news come from the FOMC meeting at the end of December 2021, where they were discussing interest rates and what is the next steps for 2022. And the ministers in the FOMC basically are saying now inflation is a worry for America. Now, what's that mean? They are looking at a potential increase of interest rates earlier than before. So previously, they were looking at Q3, Q4 2022. This could be moved over to maybe Q2, Q3 of 2022. Now, this is all well and good to know what's happening in America economically, but what does that mean for the market? If we see interest rates begin to increase, that naturally means people are not going to be spending, they're going to be holding money, which shrinks the economy. So what we would expect is the market to have some sort of bearish reaction. If we do see that, we have great opportunities for investments, so VCA, and we also have great opportunities for shorting the market. So remember, do not be fearful if we see this market fall. We want to see that because we want to get into some great opportunities. And my favorite quote, once again, and we say this so much on Trades of the Week, is Warren Buffett: when others are fearful, we must be greedy. So expectation-wise is the market is potentially going to have a bearish move or reaction due to the news. Interest rates could cause a longer-term retracement. But if we're still looking at the market right now, as you see on the screen, the US 100, we are seeing a nice level of support holding up the market from the previous higher high that the market had created. So we are seeing that this market is being held up. Fear is not too big in the market right now, and we could still see extensions above new highs for the coming weeks to months until that interest rate is increased. But Dennis, what do you have to add on that?
Yeah, those are the shorter term picture. As we always say, we look at the chart, the price don't lie, right? Whatever happens live, that is the truth. So currently the support is being held. If it tried to break it before, and this happens so many times, because this is a good learning as well, because we have a support level here, a lot of people have stop losses placed below that. And this is not only in the indice US 100 with the NASDAQ, but also in the companies. You will see similar candles, these big here on the companies themselves as well. So what usually happens, it goes down, takes everyone out, and then reverses higher. So it seems like the market did react on the news, but it is closing above, which is very bullish, I would say, in the shorter term. So what we're waiting for are two things. Either we're trading within this range here. So either we close below. If we close below here, a retracement would be possibly faster down to this level there, which is around the 14,400. So it will still just be a retracement. So you will be the first to know. Make sure you follow us, because you will be the first to know when we take a different approach. With trading, it doesn't matter, because we go long, we go short. It doesn't matter which way the market goes. That's what's so beautiful with this. We're still going to make good money and profits, but currently support is holding. So watch out at this level here at 15,500 for a potential deeper retracement. But currently, I think it looks really good. And by the way, we have some really good results and we're locking in a lot of profits here. Therefore, the importance of being both long and short. But make sure you comment below. Are you getting those results as well? But shorter term, bullish, maybe in the next weeks to months, but sooner rather than later, like Keith is saying here, with inflation and the raising the interest rates, that will be a problem in the market. But we know that everything goes up, everything goes down, nothing to be scared of. Yeah. So before we move into cryptos, I want to have a look at two stocks we're looking at the moment as well. We do need to be hedged, which is why we entered FISV. So that's FISV Inc. FISV. Yesterday as well. It did go down quite a bit, took us in. We were in good profits, then just to go all the way back up. So if you want to get in at a better price than we did, make sure you do your analysis, and then you might be getting into this at a better price than we did. Secondly, we have VRT. This is Vertiv Holdings, looking to be at a good support level. No candles closing outside, and we're a bit in profit on this actually. So you could actually look at entering. It might have a small pullback today for you to enter. So do make sure you have a look at this one as well. This is VRT. Looks like a good green reversal candle, which we do like. So that being said, let's move over to cryptos as well. So Bitcoin has taken a giant fall as well in the market. And some would say that this is scary. But Keith, are you scared?
No, obviously, in regards to Bitcoin right now, the way that I look at the market is, if I am a bigger player, an institution, would I be rather buying at the highs of the market, so when it's the most expensive, or would I want to buy at the lower prices, the cheaper prices? And for me, this was natural. The market was overvalued. We had to see a bit of pullback to entice buyers back into the market. And I feel this is where we're going down to. We can see a nice level of support around the 40,000 mark. So this could potentially be the area which entices the bigger players now to start buying and accumulating more Bitcoin. So I think it's a good sign. It's a good sign that it has fallen, and it's a good sign that it's holding above 40,000 right now.
Yeah, I agree. We had a bit of a reversal yesterday down here to 39,000, reacted on the same news about inflation with the stocks. This has moved very similar to the stock market as well, even though it's gone down, there's a little bit more volatile. But we see this as buying opportunities. There's so much happening in the market that are so exciting. And we are definitely adding to our positions. And the same here, right? We've done really well last year. And this year we have built really good positions so far and waiting for the market to retrace higher. And that's generally how the market moves, right? You have ups, you have downs, ups, you have downs, you have ups, you have downs. That's how the market moves. So currently we're holding about the 40,000 level. And you can see this is so interesting. We marked this level last week and you see it just went down to the line, which is the low created the 21st of September, just the same level approximately, and then reversed higher. So these candles are usually quite bullish when you get that, those turnarounds, but we do need to see higher highs and higher lows being created. That will be the first signal that we are breaking into a reversal higher or a potential bull market again, or a continuation of the bull market, that is. So, and even maybe above this line here that's acted as a resistance since November, 9th of November, 2021. So that being said, we have loads of interesting cryptos we're looking at. And I personally added, and I know Marcus did as well, to Cardano at these levels. We have been at these levels before. And this is the reason we do take a bit of profit, and we do take a little bit more profit in order to add more money when it's down a lot. So currently down 63% drop, looking interesting because it's also a level of support, which we hope is going to hold. But they have a lot of the agenda for this year as well. Matic is another one that I know Marcus has been adding quite a bit on, and down 25-26% looks like a really good opportunity, but we are in this quite a bit, so we're not going to add to this. But if you're looking at this the first time, it's a great level to be looking at. On Kusama, which we have been entering, and this is the importance of following the strategy. Just keep adding. You can't get in with everything because we don't know when it's going to turn. And Keith's crystal ball certainly does not work. And mine does not work either. But you can see here that we are down around 54% on this. We've entered 1, 2, 3 times to bring the average price down. So when this turns, we are locked and loaded and we are ready to go. Next up is Filecoin. We added another one, 76% down. Whew, now you're starting to feel a bit sweaty maybe, because it is a bit scary, right? It is a bit scary when it falls this much. But we've seen it before. When these turn, they turn a lot, right? When these cryptos turn. Filecoin also is entering the metaverse space, is looking exciting as well. And then Gala, the same thing there. We're adding another entry, 65% down, getting in once again here. So do make sure you do your research, but I think it looks interesting. The same, and Gala, by the way, for those of you who are new here to this channel, welcome, by the way. But this is down 65%. This is a metaverse as well, competitor to Mana and potentially Sandbox as well. And then we have a HNT. This is Helium, down 50%. So we entered down here before when it fell down, but 30 and then 50% down looks like a great level to enter at. And the two I want to add today is, one of them is Polkadot. The reason I want to add to Polkadot is, one among other reasons, is because Eternity, a big marketplace for NFTs, got added through Parachain. I'm not going to go too deep into that, but got added to the Polkadot ecosystem through its Parachains. And down 57%. I think this is a bargain. We will find out if that is the case, but I think it looks really interesting. And hopefully in the longer term, we will we will make a higher, it's made a higher low, hopefully make a higher as well. But like Marcus usually says, use us as a springboard, right? Do your own analysis. We have done our analysis. Make sure you do yours and use it as a springboard to get the same results. And last but by no means least, we are also looking at crypto.com. We have entered this before as well. We have a position up here somewhere, but we're adding to this again because it is I mean, the marketing they're doing is just insane, and down 55% from the high. I think it's a great entry point if you're not in it. But it was they have renamed the Staples Stadium to Crypto.com Stadium, among other things, which is incredible as well. So I think cryptos looks really good. We are at very fearful levels, and like Keith said, when people are fearful, we should be buying. And looking at the number of transactions, or that money that is being moved from exchanges to wallets is still very high. So people are definitely accumulating, especially the longer term holders, which is a bullish sign as well. But in order for Bitcoin to become bullish once again, we do need to see these higher highs and higher lows being created. Because currently, as you can see here, we have lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. We need to change that in order to change the movement of the price. So keep an eye out for that, and that could signal then the next move higher. Anything you want to add on cryptos, Keith, before we move over to the VCAs?
No, so in regards to cryptos, there's so much positive news coming out around cryptocurrency, especially within gaming and metaverses. You've got big players like Adidas, Nike, Disney, who now are coming into the metaverse. So gaming side is massively booming right now. And then with the whales, they are accumulating. As I said, you would rather accumulate at cheaper prices than more expensive. So it's just enticing a brand new wave of buyers to come into the market. So if you are involved in crypto, make sure you don't get emotional, you don't get fearful, you follow the strategy, bring your average cost down by buying as that market falls. And then when we see the next extension higher, we are going to make really, really, really good returns. And I say that with confidence because it's happened from the 2018 drop, it happened from 2020 drop. So we've made good returns. Okay, so just follow the strategies, bring your average cost down, and then reap the rewards as we would.
Yeah, and one of the key lessons here is that money always moves. Money moves, maybe from the impatient to the patient. That's always the name of the game, because people, when it's down, are they, oh, I'm just going to go to another asset because that's probably going to go up, and then they catch something that's going up, and then that starts going down. You want to be in this when it goes down. You buy into weakness and sell into strength. Always the name of the game. And speaking about weakness, well, strength, sorry, we are actually adding a stop loss to Caterpillar at plus 10%. So we're setting a stop loss there, locking those profits in. I'm very excited to be mooing. Hopefully we'll do that next time. And then we have Zoom as well. So with Zoom, we've actually added another entry at minus 54% on that. So we're added to the positions there. And oh boy, has Zoom been falling. I mean, Zoom has been zooming down the wrong way, but we have been averaging into the positions there at least. And then we have some other ones. IBM moved the stop loss to 10% plus. CRM, the same thing there, looking really good with the reversal candle here, minus 29%. We entered 2 times. We just caught it down here at the wick. And that is the importance of also when you do the VCA to put a limit order in, because with a limit order, when price goes down, you enter and then it might go up quickly, but it enters you in automatically at a level below the price, the current price at your choice. And then we also have Square Inc. Square Inc. also down minus 50%, which looks exciting, very exciting. I entered another position yesterday on this as well. So that being said, we entered Beyond Meat last week, and now we are looking at Pins. This is Pinterest, looking good, right? They have good earnings. It's a good company. They are turning into making profits, hopefully. And I actually think that this is going to be a good investment as well. Down 50%. It's a no-brainer, I would say as well. So we're entering Pinterest as well. Anything you would add to that, Keith?
So no, what you said was right, Dennis. In regards to Pinterest, we've got very, very positive outlook. Okay, they are doing a lot in regards to the business and projects. They have really good return on assets, equity, positive earnings per share for this year, next 5 years. You're seeing good levels of institutional ownership as well. Remember, if institutions are investing into this company, they've done their own due diligence, meaning they are happy that this company is fundamentally strong enough for them to invest. So I would follow what the experts are doing as well. So yeah, I think it is a good investment to take.
And by experts, you mean?
Us. No.
Yeah. Well.
No. I mean, it's more the Goldman Sachs, your JP Morgans. And then we'll be in there one day. One day we'll make sure we're there.
One day. Yeah, for sure. And by the way, speaking about results, everyone, make sure you comment below. Are you getting these results as well? I mean, with Buffalo, we're up 55% from September 2020, which is not too bad. It's really good, actually. That's 55 times more you're getting at the bank. And that is also with the 1% loss we had on Nova. And then we're looking at the VCAs. We don't have any profits there this week. We've been averaging down, locked in some profits. Same with Buffalo, have some stop losses, locking in some profits. And the CCA and small cap, the same thing there. Been averaging down to positions. And now we're just waiting for cryptos to start booming again. So comment below, are you using us as a springboard? Are you getting into these positions? Because that's the whole reason we're doing it. So that being said, that was all for Trades of the Week this week. And by the way, right, if you are getting these results, if you are a client of ours, we would be honored featuring you as a client of the week. So if you would like to do that, please make sure you email Gabriella at investment-mastery.com. So we hope you enjoyed Trades of the Week this week. And hopefully now we've seen the lows in the market. We'll keep you posted, as you will be the first to know. And we look forward to seeing you in next Trades of the Week.